Ladies and gentlemen of the Movie Trivia Face-Off, it looks like my managerial clientele is expanding because I have recently acquired the clientele of a certain Nick Big Sal Carley and his tag team partner Bill Delph. One actual Pennsylvanian and one who is a Pittsburgher by blood. Nick, you've had some rough luck, but we've been putting in the work, and we're going to change that today when we take on TJ the Terror Starman. How you feeling about this match?
Man, I've been sitting here waiting for my next match. I am ready to hop into this. I've been studying the stuff that's been a weakness in the first couple rounds, first couple matches. So I am ready to hop back into this and get ready and get that first win. I feel like all I need is that first win, and that'll just cap off a nice streak of where we go from there. So I'm ready to go.
As am I. We bleed black and gold, and I plan on making sure you have gold before the year is.
Yes, sir. Let's do this.
All right, y'all. I'm back for another face-off. I have had a bad taste in my mouth since my last match, and I am ready to just get that out of here. We're starting fresh as far as I'm concerned. It's do or die, and I'm ready to show what I'm really about this time. Don't think I really had the chance to do it last time. And I think I'm going to surprise a lot of you that caught that last match. We got Big Sal across the corner. So I don't know. I don't know where this is going to go, but I'm feeling pretty confident. And I think ultimately you're going to see a new side of the Terror tonight. So enjoy it because I know I will.
All right, everybody, welcome back to the Movie Trivia Face-Off. This is the Geektacular League and Geektacular Division. I am your commissioner, Commissioner Snorlax, or DJ Snack, as I am more commonly known. Welcome back. We love that you guys want to tune in for these matches. We've had some really good matches lately, don't you think? This is going to be, as I say, another spectacular Geektacular match, and this is going to be good. Unfortunately, for one of these players today, this is an elimination match, and they will be knocked out of the Geektacular tournament for the rest of the year. Somebody's going to hang that 0-2 record. Somebody's walking out 1-1 and going to go on to round 3. But we'll get into that a little bit more later. I want to introduce my co-host today on the desk joining me. You've seen him here before. We want him to bring him back because he's such a good guy. He's over there. He is the Godfather, Alex Frost. Welcome back, my friend.
Snacks, it is so good to be back on the desk with you. The word of the day is elimination. One of these guys is on the chopping block. One of these guys is going to advance in the tournament.
Yeah, I was waiting for some kind of, reality TV line, you are the weakest link. Goodbye. Maybe we'll get that in a post-match. We'll have to see, eh?
Just a little bit longer.
All right, cool. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's bring our competitors in. Introducing first, he is from the Tar Heel State, the fine state of North Carolina. They know what the color Tar Heel blue actually is. He is simply known as TJ, the Terror Starman.
What's going on, Snacks Frost? You ready to do this?
Oh, welcome back, man. Good to see you. Glad you're back. And his opponent today, he is from Alabama. He knows the movie Crimson Tide, the USS Alabama. He is representing Team Iron Eagles. He is a deli sandwich. Nick, Big Sal, salami deli sandwich dude, Carley.
Oh, yeah. It's a damn good deli sandwich, if you ask me.
I like it, man. Welcome back. You might hear him now again. Is going to be his manager, Nico Suave Regoli.
Hello, everybody. Yes, I have expanded my clientele. Nick Carley and Philadelphia are a part of it, as well as Team 80s, and we are now the faction known as Fun DMs. Yes, it's a very catchy name. We've got some very talented players on said faction, and we intend to get a victory here tonight.
Well, you got to admit, he's a very punny dude.
Good one.
All right. The rules for today's first round are... wait, I almost forgot to do something. Ooh, caught myself. Hold on. Alex, are you ready?
I am ready.
TJ, are you ready?
Let's do it.
Nick, are you ready?
Oh, I'm absolutely ready.
Then let's get ready to face off. All right. Today's round one rules are as follows. Both competitors will receive 10 questions from random categories in the Geektacular Galaxy. They will be worth 1 point each. You will attempt to write down your best guess at an answer on your whiteboard, pizza box, envelope, napkin, paper, whatever you're using to write down your answers on today. When asked, you will show that answer to the camera and verbalize your answer at the same time. If you score a perfect round, you will trigger a 1 point bonus question. You will not have to write down the answer to that. You'll just have to verbalize it. There's no penalty for missing any questions in this round. There are no steals. You both have 3 repeats and 1 challenge that you will carry out throughout the match. If you do challenge and it's successful, you get to keep your challenge. If not, you will lose it. You guys understand the rules?
All good. Got it.
Yep,
All right.
absolutely.
Let's get right into it. Your first question comes from the category of the DCEU, or whatever the hell they're calling that thing nowadays. DC World of DC, Big Fart Knock Box, whatever. The question is, in Batman versus Superman, Dawn of Justice, according to Lex Luthor, what 3-syllable word is too big for little minds?
Do not be fooled, people at home. This is harder than it looks. You have 15 seconds to think and write out a correct answer.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Yeah.
Pens down. We're going to start with Nick
I don't have it. I couldn't think of it.
and Starman.
Yeah, I came up with nothing.
Wow, perfect round eliminated with the first question.
Yeah, it
You don't have to
happens.
jinx it.
Yep.
Over to you, Alex.
All right, your
Hey, I'm sorry. Can we get the answer just for
Yes,
the heck of it?
please.
Oh, I'm sorry. The answer is psychotic.
Okay. Got it. Thank you.
all right. Your second question comes from the category of the wizarding. What is the name for a magical object containing one part of a wizard's broken sword created in the hope of achieving immortality?
Don't know if I've seen this Harry Potter movie yet. I'm still getting caught up
You've been working through them. Who's your favorite teacher?
on. Probably Snape so far. 5, 4, 3, 2,
Gotcha.
1. Pens down.
And we go to the terror first.
I believe it's called a Horcrux.
And I believe that is a correct answer. Nick, what do you got?
I
He doesn't
overthought
have
it and thought it was everything but that. I didn't get it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
All right. The terror is on the board. We're still waiting for Big Sal to knock off that ring rust and get himself on the board. I'm sure he's going to do it with this question. Your next category is Middle Earth, little people out taking long walks. What is Sam's surname?
Snacks. I know we've gone with the collared shirts before, but today I went different. I went deep plunging V-neck. Is that better,
That's
do you
pretty.
think?
Oh, I like it. That's
Deep.
pulling that off. 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We will go to Big Sal
Gamgee?
and the Terror.
Gamgee.
That is correct. 1 point each, as I said. Nick gets himself on the board with that point.
You called it.
All right. Your next question comes from the category of the MCU, Marvel Cinematic Universe. What was Andy Serkis's character name in Avengers: Age of Ultron?
Speaking of Planet of the Apes, did you hear that they're going to reboot that whole series?
Can't we just have like 10 years without like a reboot?
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down.
All right. We go to the Terror first.
Ulysses Claw or Claw.
Oh.
That is correct. And Nick, what do you got?
I was on that. I just put Kraus, but that was the right answer. Damn it. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Golly.
Close.
Okay.
Looking
No,
for Ulysses Claw.
Ulysses Claw. Yeah.
We would have accepted just Claw, but Ulysses Claw is acceptable. Your next question comes from Star Wars. Nothing but Star Wars. Thank you, Ken Knapsack. And the question is, what were Anakin's last words to Mace Windu?
Are you a prequelist, Stacks, do you think?
I enjoyed the prequels. I thought they were good movies, except for Attack of the Clones. It's the worst movie ever made. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands down. Nick, any guesses?
No, I didn't put anything.
And what about the Terror?
I just really wanted to write down no, but I didn't have anything.
We were looking for I Need Him.
Yeah, I wouldn't have gotten it anyways.
Yeah, that clicks.
Okay.
All right. Your next question comes from the category Marvel movies, not MCU. What is the name of the main villain in Blade?
This
The
is a good
movie I
answer.
credit with starting this whole comic book movie.
It's a good answer because you share part of it. 5, 4,
It sure is.
3, 2, 1. Pens down.
I just had the actor's name. I couldn't think of his name. Go ahead. Oh, sorry. I jumped ahead.
We go to Terror first. What do you got?
I didn't even get the actor's name, so
Yeah.
Shame. And
I mean,
wanna
I
show us
didn't.
anyone?
I mean, I was. It was Steven Dorff, but I mean, that's the actor's. But I couldn't think of his name.
You get the actor correct for sure.
It
Yeah.
is Stephen Dorff playing Deacon Frost,
Deacon Frost. Yeah.
Mm.
a cousin of mine, I think.
Little good advice from your manager there. Take a deep breath, Nick. Take a deep
Yeah.
breath. Pull yourself together, man. You're going to be fine. You know that. You got this. You're a hell of a competitor. Let's go.
Thank you.
All right. Your next question comes from everybody's favorite category, mixed bag. That means it could be damn near anything in the geek universe. Question is, Ewoks live on the forest moon of what planet in Return of the Jedi? I think one of these Schmodown competitors would be jumping out of his shoes at this question.
Careful with the softball, you guys.
4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll start with Nick.
Endor.
And Terror.
Also got Endor.
1 point each. That's a 4-2 lead after that question.
All right. Your next question comes from the category of Star Trek. Name an actress who has appeared as Nyota Uhura in a Star Trek film.
Thank you for pronouncing her name properly. I do appreciate that.
That's what I do. You're a much bigger Star Trek fan than me, I think.
5,
I've just now gotten to
4,
watching
3,
Insurrection.
2, 1. My
It's
favorite
fine.
Star Trek movie. Pens down.
And we go to TJ first.
Most recently, Zoe Saldana.
We can accept Zoe Saldana. Nick, what do you have?
The other one, Nichelle Nichols.
Both correct.
Those
Look
are the
at
two
that.
answers we would have accepted. Absolutely. All right. And for your penultimate question in round 1, movie release dates is the category. The movie Logan graced the big screen in what year?
Now, I'm going to need you to say movie release dates properly for this one.
Movie release dates. 5,
That's better.
4, 3, 2, 1. Scott Mance, I'm not. Pens down. Let's go to Big Sal first.
2016.
You live up to your sandwich moniker. TJ, what do you got?
2017?
2017 is correct.
All right. Your next question, and actually last question in this round, comes from the category of DC film. What is the first name of Lex Luthor's nephew in Superman 4, The Quest for Peace?
I'm not sure many people actually. This is a.
Oh, yeah.
I think that's one of the original ones. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down.
And we go to TJ first.
I don't really know, but I think Max Luthor rolls off the tongue.
That is incorrect. Nick, what do you got?
I put Steven?
Not even close. We were looking for
That's fair.
Lenny.
That's fair. Lenny.
Lenny
Oh,
Luthor. Lenny Luthor.
Of course it is.
There's some
John
originality
Cryer,
in that name. You might be correct, actually. I'd have to go back and double check. Like I said, many people remember this as even a movie. All right, that is a 6-3 lead for the Terror coming out of round one. Nick, not quite knocking off the ring rust. It's been a little while since he competed. I'm sure he's going to do a lot better in round two, depending on where he lands on the wheel. Of course, we'll have to go to that round and find out. So let's do it. Let's move on to round two.
All right, so in round number 2, each competitor will spin the category wheel. If they don't like what they spun the first time, they can respin once unless the wheel lands on opponent's choice. Each competitor will get 5 questions from that chosen category. Questions are worth 2 points. If they are not feeling particularly confident in their answer, they can go to multiple choice, and the point value will drop down to 1 point. Be very careful, though, because opponents may steal if you give an incorrect answer. I will remind you that you both have all of your repeats, and both challenges are still on the board. And Snacks, what do we have on that category wheel?
All right, the category wheel today is movie release dates: Star Wars, Middle Earth, the MCU, the DCEU, Indiana Jones, Star Trek, the Wizarding World, Marvel movies, and DC movies, as well as spinners and opponent's choice. TJ, the Terror Starman, you are in the lead. Would you like to spin first or defer to your opponent?
I think I'll defer.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Let me know when you're ready. All right. First spin
Let's
for Nick, Big Sal, Carley. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Movie release dates. Movie release dates.
I mean, I have been studying these, but I don't think I can go with this. Let's go ahead and respin.
Spinning away from movie release dates. Here we go. Your second spin. Let's see if the red comes back to bite him. Gonna make it just past.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine.
DCEU.
That works.
That works. That's fine.
The DCEU.
Okay, that works.
All right, I have some DCEU questions here for you when you are ready.
Ready whenever you are.
All right, your first question in round 2 from the DCEU. In Man of Steel, what do we learn the S on Superman's chest stands for? You don't have to write down your answer. You can just
Yeah, I know. It stands for hope.
Solid 2-point answer there. Definitely needed that. All right, your next question. Who plays the character Perry White in Man of Steel?
Lawrence Fishburne.
Correct for 2 more points. The man has watched Man of Steel at least once. We know that. Third question. Halfway through the round. Who plays General Zod in Man of Steel?
Okay.
What?
Hang on a second.
I'm just reading the questions. I don't make the document.
It's Michael Shannon.
This is DCEU, not Man of Steel.
Okay.
I just read the question. I can guarantee you that the last 2 are not Man of Steel questions.
Is it Michael Shannon?
That is correct for 2 points.
Yeah. Okay, that's fine.
Okay. Sorry, folks. We're just reading a little something off the side of this. A joke administered by our good friend Andrew the Elk, who helps monitor these matches. He said that the Terror was looking to be the Man of Steels.
Good one.
Very true.
Oh, man. We are just full of puns today. Your next question. Who calls Superman the last son of Kryptonite, or Krypton, in Justice League? Remember, you do have an option of repeats and or multiple choice if you need them. 5, 4, 3.
Let's play it safe and go multiple choice.
I can do that. Your options are A, Wonder Woman, B, Lois Lane, C, Batman, or D, Cyborg.
Ooh.
5, 4, 3,
Cyborg?
1. That's incorrect. Would you like to try to steal terror?
Oh, I would love to try and steal Wonder
I
Woman.
can give you the options. Oh, well, I don't need to give you the options. It is Gal Gadot herself, Wonder Woman. Steal.
Okay.
Your last question from DCEU is, what phrase does Steve Trevor use to describe the war when he is bound in the lasso of truth on Themyscira? I hope I
You
said
almost
that.
said that right.
Very close.
I don't know these movies.
I know it's quotes, and I hate doing this, but multiple choice.
3. Multiple choice again. No problem. Your options are A, the Great War, B, the war to end all wars, C, the World War, or D, the Ultimate War. Here.
Is it A?
I'm sorry, that is incorrect. Would you like to try to steal? I can give you the options again. Fair.
Yeah, I'd like the options, please.
All right. A, the Great War, B, the war to end all wars, C, the World War, or D, the Ultimate War.
I want to go with B.
The war to end all wars. That is another 1 point steal to close out Nick's round. He scored 6 points, giving him a total of 9 coming out of round 2. Coming out of round 2. Not bad, not bad. Knocked off Green Rust. Had multiple choice at times, but better than giving up 2. He only gave up 1 for those steals. That's kind of a smart strategy. So let's get the wheel pulled up one more time.
Let's give it a go.
And your first spin. Looking like we're going to land on Indiana Jones.
Ooh.
Let's spin again.
We're spinning away from Indy. Your second spin. I think you might be happy with this one. The Marvel Cinematic Universe.
Well, I'll take it.
All right. Well, you're going to have to. Over to Alex to ask these questions for you.
All right. That would be 5 questions in the category of the MCU. Your first question. Whose idea was it to get shawarma at the end of The Avenger?
As Tony Stark, Iron Man. Have you
That
tried the shawarma?
That is correct. I have a different answer here.
Yeah,
in
that is
the,
correct. That is a correct
yes.
answer. Just don't. Yeah.
All right. Your second question. What car brand does Tony Stark repeatedly drive throughout the MCU movies?
Audi.
Another 2 points. All right. Oops. Sticks. All right. Your third question. In The Incredible Hulk, during his battle with Abomination, how does Hulk extinguish the flames on the helicopter?
He uses a sonic clap.
Another 2 points and almost exact phrasing on my answer sheet.
And for clarification, Audi was the correct answer for the second question.
Oh, did I not? Excuse me. Yes, Audi was the correct answer. And so was the sonic clap. Your next question in the category of the MCU. In Thor the Dark World, what are Loki's final words during his death? Oof. This movie.
Yeah, this movie. Let's go multiple choice.
All right, I can do that. Is it A, I'm so sorry? B, my brother? C, I didn't do it for him? Or D, I'm still Asgardian?
I feel like he says all of those at some point.
5,
Let's go C.
3.
I didn't do it for him is correct. For 1 point. Really going through this category here. And in Ant-Man, what flavor of drink does Scott try to upsell at Baskin Robbins?
That's a deep cut.
This is a fine question. This is a great
I
question.
feel like I'm gonna recognize it when I hear
5,
it, but I don't
4,
know it off the top of my head. So
3,
multiple choice.
2.
I can do that. Is it A, strawberry breeze, B, mango fruit blast, C, cherry, or D, blueberry explosion?
I want to go B.
Mango fruit blast is correct for 1 point.
Well, scored 8 points off of his own and 2 points in steals, giving him 10 for round 2 total. 16-9. 16-9 is the total coming out of round 2. Not insurmountable, 7 points. Don't have to answer all of your round 3 questions, Nick, but you do have to answer at least 2 correctly. And that would be a 2 and 5 or a 3 and 5 to stay in this match. Otherwise, it'd be a technical knockout. All right, y'all, let's go ahead and get over there to round 3. And we're back for round 3. 16-9 is the lead coming in for Terror over Big Sal. Coming in the round 3, it's going to be an uphill battle, but I have faith that our competitors will both be ready to go. Round 3 rules work kind of like this. Each of our competitors will pick 3 numbers between 1 and 16, and those correspond to random categories in the Geektacular Galaxy as well. Each one of those questions will be 2, 3, and 5 points respectively. There are no penalties for missing a question. There are no steals allowed in this round either. You both still have all of your repeats and your challenges on board for round 3. TJ, you are in the lead. Let me get your 3 numbers from 1 to 16 first.
Let's go with 3, 7, and 12.
3, 7, and 12. Nick, your 3 numbers, please.
5, 9, and 14.
5, 9, and I'm sorry, I missed the last one?
14.
5, 9, and 14. You picked number 5 for your 2-point question. You must answer first. And let's see. 1, 2, 4, 5. That is the DCEU.
Oh, there we go. Of course.
EU.
Please
It's
be
a
Man of Steel.
Man of Steel
Man of
question.
Not a Man of Steel question.
Okay.
Your question is, how many Justice League members are there at the end of Justice League? Give me a few extra seconds on this one. Yep, hands up, please. Keep your hands in.
Sorry. No. Okay.
5, 4, 3, 2.
I'm sorry. Can I get a repeat?
Absolutely, I can repeat that question for you.
Okay.
Your first repeat, here it is. How many Justice League members are there at the end of Justice League?
6.
Fine.
6 is correct for 2 points.
Okay.
2 points. All right. Your next question, category 9. And that is going to be scores and soundtracks. Scores and soundtracks. For 3 points, who scored the film Ant-Man? Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Repeat.
All right, that is your second repeat. Question again. From scores and soundtracks, who scored the film Ant-Man?
I mean, now is the time to use all those repeats. He's looking at a big deficit.
5, 4, 3, 2.
Henry Gregson Williams.
That is incorrect. We're looking for Christopher Beck. Christopher Beck.
Yep, Christoph Beck. Yep.
All right. All right, your 5-point question to stay in the match and send it back over to the Terror to have to answer to win. Your 5-point question is from the category of You said number 14. That is Indiana Jones. The Indiana Jones series of movies. In Raiders of the Lost Ark, who is Indy looking for at the bar in Nepal?
It's so hung up on watching all these comic book movies, you forget about some of these other categories we have.
4, 3.
Repeat the question.
That is your last repeat. And again, in Raiders of the Lost Ark, who is Indy looking for at the bar in Nepal?
I'm sorry, Nico. I see your face. I cannot think of her
5,
name.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Nice job, TJ. I don't know what it is. I don't have an answer.
And your winner by a final score of 16-11 and by way of technical knockout. That is TJ, the Terror Starman. The answer we were looking for was Abner Ravenwood, Marion's father.
Okay. I wouldn't have gotten it right anyway, so that makes me feel a tiny bit.
Win today goes to the Terror, putting him at 1-1, and that knocks Nick, not the player, knocks him out of the Geek-tacular tournament for the rest of the year. Unfortunately, strong showing from the Terror. Nick probably just had a little bit too much ring rust. You're damn right, he did good. This was a good match for both of our competitors.
Yeah.
Looks like sunny Southern Ontario is ready to be receptive to you. We're going to send it right up there to the Elks Lodge right now to our good friend Andrew the Elk Kelk. Throw the antlers up, folks. Let's go.
What's up, Face-Off fanatics? Welcome back once again to the world-famous Elks Lodge. I am the Elk. I am looking sharp in my lovely Movie Trivia Face-Off Patron League official gear. Get yours today at tpublic.com/user/MTFO. But enough shilling. It's time for the man of the hour, the victor in today's matchup. I got to welcome you to the Elks Lodge, Mr. TJ, the Terror Starman. Certainly a different outcome than the last time I saw you across that desk.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, definitely a different feeling over on this end, too.
Well, it's certainly got to feel good for you. TJ, you went out there, you played a first round that wasn't necessarily the strongest, but you come into your second round, and boy, you knocked that one out of the park. Not to mention a couple of quick steals. My man of steals prophecy did come true. You did finally get those points, and you don't even have to go into round number 3. Still alive in the Geek-tacular tournament. Who are you looking forward to?
You know, I'll take whoever's next. I'm looking forward to just keeping this train rolling. I said it early on, but really felt like I was going to show a new side, entirely different, entirely reverse from what everyone saw from me in my first match. The second round is what did me in the first time, and the second round is really where I came through strong this time. I feel confident going forward. Absolutely.
Well, they do call it the round of fate, doom, and justice. That's for Mr. Mark Ellis over at the Schmodown. Check them out, guys, if you're not already watching. And we have TJ coming out with an impressive victory. I believe I said this last time I saw you compete here, TJ. Not representative of your talent level that first match. You just ran into a buzzsaw. Today, you got the pleasure of being the buzzsaw. The way you ran over Big Sal, and with a name like the Terror, you should be hanging out with me and my friends, I think, over in the Dollhouse. Seems like a good fit. We'll discuss that later. TJ, I want to congratulate you on an impressive victory here today. We are looking forward to seeing a lot more of you here in the Geek-tacular division. And please enjoy the craft services with my man Sonny D. He's setting it all up for you. With that, we're going to take it over to his opponent for the day, the stats man, the big salami sandwich himself, as Snacks likes to call him, Nick Big Sal Carley, right now. And we are back, Face-Off fanatics, with our other competitor for today's matchup, Nick Big Sal Carley. I've pulled them away from the craft services table. He's here with his manager, no longer enjoying the Pittsburghers and the big salami sandwich that Sonny D just laid out, but they can head on back to that world-famous spread as soon as they would like. What I do have to say to you today, Big Sal, love seeing you in that ring, love seeing you compete, and you are a heck of a competitor. I never say I'm sorry, but I will say my condolences on a real tough fight. Just couldn't quite get through that round number 3.
Yeah. Well, I'm very shocked that you said sorry. That is definitely a something that doesn't come out of your mouth very often. Normally, it's the opposite. But anyways, yeah, it was, a lot of unfortunate questions, stuff that I hadn't quite studied. And, I got into my head a little bit in the round one that got me behind. And, I had some pretty good round two. I mean, I got the first three questions right, but, he had those two steals, and then round three just kind of, that those 3 and 5 point questions kind of fell flat. So it's just one of those things I got to get back into studying, and I know what stuff I got to work on, and we just got to go from here.
Well, you certainly can't step into that ring expecting a victory every time, and you can't always come out of a loss feeling excited, but there is some excitement going on, some fun, as it were. We're joined as well by Big Sal's manager, Nico Suave Rigoli, the King of Rock. What? The King of Rock who? He's the manager for Fun DMC. Let's hear about your faction, Mr. Rigoli.
Well, first, hats off to TJ. He played a great game. As for my boy Nick here, listen, I've been in this community for 2 years. There are people who have been in this community longer than I have, and they still sort of get inside their own head from time to time when they play in these matches. We've diagnosed the issues that we need to work on to enhance Nick's gameplay, and we're going to do that. And just time and practice. Those are the key things here. Again, he's only been here for a few months in these leagues. So we take the time, we've diagnosed the problem, and eventually we'll get over those hurdles that currently plague us. And his record will finally start showing how good he actually is. And as for the faction of Fun DMC, we got Nick, we got his partner Philadelphia, we got the Iron Eagles is their team name. They're going to be making a splash in that teams division very soon. You've got Sandy Robinson and Jeremy Adams, Team 80s. They're already legends throughout various portions of the community. Don't be surprised if they take gold at some point too. And then you got me, who's just trying. I'm in the Geek League, but I'm also in the Star Wars League coming up soon, and I intend to do some damage as well wherever I can and however I can. It was a tough day for us, but we will recover. That's what we do. We bounce back from defeat. Always searching for that victory, always searching for the positive.
Absolutely.
All right. Thank you so much, Mr. Rigoli. That's right. Fun DMC. Lots of fun coming your way, lots of excitement, and a great competitor who's had a bad string of luck. Nick, Big Sal, Carley couldn't take down the win today, but gentlemen, please enjoy the hospitality here at the Elks Lodge. Head back over onto Craft Services and try the gray stuff. It's delicious. Back to you at the desk, Alex Frost, DJ Snacks.
All right, we're back. Excellent interviews, as always, from our friend Andrew the Elk. Throw your antlers in the air like you just don't care. He always gives us good stuff coming from the Elks Lodge up there. I'm not touching the gray stuff. I don't care what he says. I'm going to stick with the cheesy crackers and probably some Sunny D. No, wait, Sunny D is the guy who is the craft guy. I'll have to find something else to drink. Probably some unsweetened tea from this point moving forward. Any last thoughts on the match today, Alex?
Last thoughts? I think you have to kind of feel for Big Sal and just what the Geektacular needed, another contender.
He's going to be all right. We're going to see him in singles for a while, and I'm sure he'll be back for next year's Geektacular season when we get that again. TJ the Terror, moving on to round 3. We're going to have to get him opponent scheduled again before too much longer. We still got a whole bunch of matches left coming here in this second round, though. Unfortunately, Big Sal is out. He will be back. And yes, I do feel for him as well. He's trying so hard. When he gets that first win, it's going to be an epic event. And I think it's going to come really soon. So we're going to start out, Kitty co-host. We're going to start out with our thank yous today. I'm going to thank Alex, the Godfather Frost, on the desk with me. Thank you for joining me again. Always good to have you here with me. Our competitors today, TJ, the Terror Starman, and Nick, Big Sal Deli Salami Sandwich Guy Carley, with his manager, Nico Suave Rigoli, Pittsburgher and Pittsburgh fan that he ultimately is. Bring me a Permane Brothers, brother. I need someone right about now. Going to give a big shout out and a thank you to everybody behind the scenes that you never get to see, the writers, the social media, graphics designers, the editors, everybody whose name you see down there running past. Make sure you give them some love when you see them in the Discord, whether it be the Schmodown Discord, Face Off Discord, where you're at. Make sure you show them some love. They do all the hard work. I'm just here to look pretty, and I think I pull it off very well. Hush, Andrew. And, of course, you, the face-off fanatics out there, we do this for you. We run this league so you guys have something you can cheer for. We do it because we love to do it, and we pay homage to the Schmodown because we love it. And as always, thank you again, and remember, be excellent to each other.